Welcome to 10 Royal Games. I'm Dan.
I'm Nick.
I'm Neil.
And we are playing Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Snake.
Yes.
Phantom Pain.
Something. Phantom.
Snake's
Something
Phantom
wasn't
Pain.
there. It was there. Ooh, and I've got a sweet mission apparently to do.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's been a little while since I played this account. I'm not exactly sure what we're doing. I do recall our last mission was a horrible failure.
No, I thought we got the dog in the last one. Oh, no, and then you killed everybody.
Yeah, then I was just like ran around the base screaming hair on fire.
Oh, here I go killing again.
Yeah, can't help myself. Whoopsie daisy. So this time we're gonna try to be a little bit more graceful than that. More like that awesome other mission where I sniped the dude from a million miles away. That was pretty cool. I hope you guys remember that. It was a cool scene. I'm pretty good at this game.
Hashtag humble brag.
That wasn't even humble.
Hashtag brag. All right, up into the Pequod, and here we
Yeah.
go. So, all you lovelies back home, I've been doing a tour de force of Natalie Portman, trying to watch every movie she's in, and I watched Garden State today.
Wait, weren't you doing this whole Natalie Portman thing because you
I had to take a break.
dislike
Yeah.
Natalie
Oh, yeah.
Portman?
Yeah.
Like the initial premise was I dislike Natalie Portman, so I'm gonna watch every movie she was ever involved in.
Look, I need to have ammunition when I go into arguments with people about why Natalie Portman is only an actress because she was a child actress who kind of like Lee Portman, much like Leonardo DiCaprio, right? He would not be in every single Scorsese film if he didn't have a hard-on with Scorsese and was a child actor, right?
But I mean, I think Leonardo DiCaprio is a pretty talented actor. I think he does a fine work.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Really? Because I always thought he does, like, bad acting and then yelling. And
Wait,
those are like,
really?
his two stages.
No, I think he's quite good. I really like his
No,
performance.
he's a great. What are you talking about?
Like,
he's a
in
great
what?
actor.
What's it called? I was about to say the Scorsese movie, but
Yeah, anything that is not carried by directing.
no.
I mean, What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Obviously, his true role and performance.
I mean, that was like there's nothing wrong with his performance there. I mean, that is the Oscar, the classic. Yeah, but
I don't think he has an Oscar
No, I don't think he does.
No, he doesn't.
because he's a bad actor.
No, he's a fine actor.
He's a terrible actor.
Wait.
That being said, in Wolf of Wall Street, he was a pretty good body actor, kind of doing the physical comedy where he rolls down the stairs on the Quaaludes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't really like. I think both Natalie Portman and Leonardo DiCaprio are pretty flat and
Oh my God.
don't really convey a wide palette of emotion. They just, I think Natalie Portman is, can do an okay.
All right,
cry
wait. What's
scene.
the one about like gangsters in Southie and whatnot? The one that was
Gangs New York.
No,
not
The
Gangs of New York.
Departed.
The Departed. Yeah, I
He
thought
was,
he was fine.
okay,
in that.
but he was the worst actor in that, and the only reason he was
What?
fine is because he played a hothead who yelled a lot. The more he yells, the better actor he seems, because he's good at yelling.
No, but it wasn't the yelling that impressed me with the performance. It was the tension when he wasn't yelling. It was like him being just like
Like a
completely
hot-headed with a
no,
bad
not
accent?
not hot-headed with a bad accent. Him being like basically like cornered within this role, and you could just feel the anxiety of his performance.
Are you really sure that wasn't Scorsese bringing it home? It
I
wasn't
mean,
DiCaprio?
Scorsese's a pretty good director too.
He's not a pretty good director. He's an amazing director.
Well, yeah,
he makes good films.
Yes,
But
he
you
does.
can't attribute all of his acting to Scorsese.
I think I can attribute a lot of it. I think that
Okay, so, yeah.
DiCaprio really does fall flat, especially in
Oh,
films
that mission's crazy. Let's just do this less crazy other one.
where
Wizard
you don't have
Beast.
directors who really bring the best out of their actors, like Scorsese does, like Nolan. Nolan is a wonderful director, but he doesn't really bring stuff out of his actors. His actors bring their own stuff to the table.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that.
And when DiCaprio was in the Nolan film, it was shit. It fell flat. It was like, this is awful. All these scenes are bad. Anyway, but this is not about DiCaprio. This is about Natalie Portman being a bad actress. Alright. So I watched Garden State.
Yeah.
What are your guys' opinions on it? How do you feel about Garden State?
I mean, it was a movie of its moment, right? It was like just very topical at the time. Like, what's his name? The
Zach Braff?
Yeah, Zach Braff, the Scrubs guy, was
Yeah.
was so hot right now at that exact moment.
Yeah.
Indie pop in general was so hot right now.
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
moment.
Now I talked to somebody, they're like, the only reason I know of the Shins is because I loved Garden State. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, the soundtrack. It had like freaking Iron and Wine covering the Postal Service on the soundtrack. Yeah.
movie of its time.
Yep.
I didn't enjoy it, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no.
I would probably recommend it, maybe. It would be a really hard recommendation. Because it meant so much to a lot of people that I feel like I would have to recommend it, but I was not enthused.
It's also kind of like a like trope initiator, right? Like the Manic Pixie Dream Girl idea is basically Natalie Portman in that movie. Like
the one who like kind of supports a weak male.
Yeah,
character
she's the one who
him
brings
home.
the weak male to life and really just exists to flitter around him on butterfly wings.
Yeah.
And-
My favorite character in that role was Tinkerbell. I
Wait,
think-
what? Oh,
I
yes.
think Tinkerbell really drove
It's true.
that archetype to the strongest, right?
I mean, The awkward thing is Tinkerbell had more of a personality than the most of the Manic Pixie Dream Girls.
Like Natalie Portman.
Yes, yes.
Who can't act.
Yes. Yeah, whose person? Well, I mean, how much did she have to work with in that movie? Their personality is likes the cute boy, like that.
And be LOL so random.
Yes, true. Yeah.
But
Actually, that trope's gotten so bad that I feel bad even using it at this point because now it's like used as a sort of like catch-all for like characters that really don't deserve to be seen that way either.
like who?
I don't know, just like I've seen it applied to characters in like basically anyone in anime who's like too upbeat for like the role they're supposed to be in or whatever.
Yeah.
Could be like be accused of being something like that.
I mean, this is totally not anime per se, but I watched a lot of Teen Titans when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And there's that girl with the purple hair. Stardust or
Starfire.
something? Starfire, right? Maybe her would be seen as kind of...
Wait, no, she had red hair. It was Raven who had the purple hair.
Okay, yeah, Raven. No, sorry.
Starfire was
The one who's upbeat and...
Yeah,
Starfire's really happy. Raven's the opposite.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But not a pixie, though, right? Because she's
No, not
not
at all. She has a full
supporting
personality.
Robin or anything like that. You know, she has her own background. There was an episode where they went to her home planet and her sister, overshadows her. And,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I thought it was a good show. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I never saw much of it, but it seemed reasonable. But I completely agree with what you're saying there, in that like she seems like a character who has like a full interior life, but could be like pigeonholed that way.
Mm-hmm. Or who was like the redhead in Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Asuka?
Yeah, also kind of like a bubbly, upbeat
Wait, what?
character.
Well, but she's like incredibly disturbed.
No, I'm trying to say like this is where like the pixie girl could be misapplied, right?
I really don't think anyone would call Asuka a manic pixie dream girl.
Okay, well, what would be your example for somebody who's not a manic pixie dream girl but gets that label?
Well, the show I was thinking of at the time is like Gatchaman Crowds.
Okay.
This other recent one. Gatchaman was like a Science Ninja Team Gatchaman, I believe its original name. It was like a 70s show about, like campy superheroes and everything.
Like live action or?
No, like anime.
Yeah.
But just like really old.
Yeah.
And very silly. But the new one is basically like attacking the idea of heroes and like sort of talks about like horizontal power and how like social media has given everyone an ability to like affect current events and whatnot. And at the center of that is like this girl who's like incredibly positive, incredibly like pro communication, who runs like a scrapbooking club or whatever, and she becomes the new Gatchaman.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw people hoisting that complaint at her, even though she's like very important to the narrative in all sorts of other ways.
And has a character who has depth.
Yes, definitely. Oh man. Okay, so I gotta rescue a guy up here, and unfortunately I made.
It's the world's best base.
Yeah, this base is something else. The first time I did this mission, I tried to enter from that end down there, got hit by security about 4 times in that field you see over there, died a couple times on this ridge, got caught trying to catch gerbils up here, actually.
Straight up gerbils?
Or anything. Like, I had a small little animal catcher cage, and I kept trying to, like, put
You
animals
need
in
to
it.
save them all.
Yeah, I needed to save the small animals,
What
and I
is it,
kept getting
Sonic?
discovered by... Possibly. Yeah, that's the reward. But anyway, I ended up getting an E on the mission, which I didn't know was possible.
That's like the
I
lowest
thought
you can
E
get.
was the bottom.
Yeah.
But apparently E exists.
God, why are you so bad at this game?
God.
I'm pretty bad at this game.
Ease?
Remember that time I sniped the guy and it was good? Anyway. So I need an RD team level 7. Okay, so this is the most important thing I could possibly get in the game because this lets me scope out and see how good various soldiers out there are, which will let me steal even more dudes. So after this mission, I think I'm just going to go on a little bit of a head hunting. I might even just do it right
You're
now.
weak a little bit at the base.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
do it now, but you don't know who you're picking now.
But I still need 2 levels of R&D. I mean, I suppose I could just like shuffle ranks around the base to get that.
I mean,
up.
I guess if you just want, you can throw bodies at it.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna want bodies either way. Like a substantial portion of this game just comes down to knocking dudes over and pulling them away with balloons. It's pretty great.
It's his deadliest tool.
Yeah, literally, since it's the best way to get rid of tanks in this game. But you wouldn't have expect frickin' Solid Snake's mega weapon to be the balloon. But well, that's what he does. Too many lights, but I think I can handle this.
Oh, Evelyn, you're being a little punk right now.
So what's next on the Natalie Port? Do you have another mission? movie
Leon
set
the
up?
Professional.
Ooh, I want to see that one. I've never seen that
You
one.
guys want to do a movie night with it?
Yeah, I definitely want to
Yeah, I
see
never
that.
I have it on my hard drive right now.
Oh, sweet. All
So
right.
we can watch that. It's considered to be a really good movie.
Yeah, it's got
Right.
it's got that other guy who's a really good actor in it.
And
right?
it was the guy who did The Fifth Element directs it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Surprisingly, those are the only really 2 good directions he did. He also did that movie Lucy, which came out recently.
Oh, the American one.
I didn't watch it, but I saw somebody in front of me watch it on a plane,
Mhm.
and it looked a lot like
Like what?
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo knockoff.
Oh, really?
or something like
Oh,
that.
that'd be
But
nice.
I don't know. It didn't look amazing, right? But nonetheless, you wanna.
Yeah, we'll definitely watch that. Oh, we got a beep beep.
Sorry about that back home, but this was 10 Royal Games.
Mm-hmm.
We'll catch you guys next week.
See ya.
Or
See you guys.
tomorrow, really,
Yeah,
right?
tomorrow, I think. Or the day after that.
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway.
All right, see ya.